everybody, how's it going? It's the Otter Samurai here. Welcome back to Slay
You're
the
here
Princess.
to slay her. If you don't, it
Uh,
will be the end of the world.
I think we're on the 4th loop right now. Hold on. But I think I've already done all this stuff.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
It's all part of the job.
So,
You
this
need to line
time,
up the short
I'm going to
path
slay
to
the
the
princess,
You'll find
but
the
immediately
princess
run.
will-
Not even going to bother
Warning,
checking her.
She will. We're not going to ignore.
Yep. Yeah, so this time I'm going to slay her, and then we're going to go, like, run. There's no need to check her, because the last time I
interior of
checked
the
her,
cabin is
she's
almost
like,
entirely
oh,
black. The
hi.
blade is your implement. You take the
Enter the basement. Is this different, or is it...
The door
Are we
to the
like at a
basement
complete
creaks
reset?
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light. Her voice carries.
Okay.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Oh.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so
How you
long
doing?
since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Alright, so we're on a new loop, I know
Walk down
that.
the stairs and lock eyes with the
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task.
Yes.
And
Yes.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, actually.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm
Like
probably
this.
chained up
Stab.
in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate,
Uh-huh.
you lunge forward without a moment. You feel flesh
Yep,
easily
stab.
give way.
Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I
She's
have
like, "Oh,
to
shit."
wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes.
She's
Oh.
convinced she can't die. Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. But is it over?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly. It's over.
I don't have a choice. That's the only option I could pick.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do
Interesting.
I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
That's kind of weird. That was only
But that
locked into
day
one
isn't
option there.
today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door.
We're leaving.
Ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a
Only
world
to find
saved
nothing.
from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush
What?
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
We're going to far, far away land. Yes, let's go see Shrek.
Happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I'm not happy. What the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What's done is done.
That's bullshit.
And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Oh,
Time
piss off.
passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I'm
we
happy.
really
We're
happy?
happy.
Or is he just telling us that we are?
I don't know. Okay, maybe not happy. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More
I'm happy!
time passes, though
Happy
the
time.
word begins to lose its meaning. Time.
My happy time. I jerk off in that corner.
Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Plenty of meaning, not in this
Please,
goddamn empty
shake
cabin.
yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Happy,
Eventually,
happy,
you
happy.
pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
I'm just gonna end up like fucking Cars from JoJo. Good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
I am committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Huh? Okay, maybe not that happy.
Because I have an idea to get us out.
I love that!
Though you're probably not
You
going
got the
to
good
like
ending.
it.
You've already committed to doing this.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything
Okay.
you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Yes, said the voice of the hero.
It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Yeah, fair enough. When using the blade, you know, kill
How
us?
astute.
When we did.
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Raid. Kills bugs.
Sense
Dead.
we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
I can imagine the hero just going back down to the basement, playing with the princess like skeletal corpse, like Deadpool from Deadpool over. He's like, "Hey, so I know we killed you and everything, but I feel kind of bad now because I got nobody to talk to, and you know, but at least you're a good conversationalist. You're a
I know
good
this is
listener. I like that."
But trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you
Okay.
to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about it. I'll be upset if we
I
die.
Die? You can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
No, there's not even an Xbox or a PlayStation or fuck even a TV with unlimited subscriptions to everything.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The
Okay.
princess's body is
Oh,
dust
damn.
and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
The immortal blade.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice note.
I like how the narrator is just like, fuck this shit, man. Ooh, the Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
Uh-huh. Yep. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
Not dead. If he doesn't remember what happened, then that's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this is...
Hmm.
You have already
Turn around and leave this time. Ah, okay.
A warning. She will lie.
Yep,
She won't
yep.
be a problem.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
I kinda like
Cobwebs
this
fluttering
cabin.
in the corners. You can
Fancy
hear
door,
wind
fancy
whistling
mirror.
outside, banging the shutters against the windows.
Sadness.
The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. You
Wipe
reach
the mirror.
forward and
Ah,
rub your
damn it.
hand again, but there was, and now it's gone.
God damn.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even. You take the blade from the table.
God damn gaslighting asshole. Just let me
door
see
to
the mirror.
basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel
I like
it
this
settle
look.
into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As
Is
you
she
descend
ghost?
the final
Nope,
step,
still skeleton.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Ah, the princess is still dead.
She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you
Calm
had a
down,
chance,
AFI.
two deep-set eyes
Oh,
stare
shit.
up at you, followed.
Hold on. Before you've changed finished thought, top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Followed by mischievous skeletal grin.
And finally,
Hey, new
the
form.
rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She's dead. She's a ghost.
Ghost!
Run, Raggy, run, Raggy, roast. A roast? Ooh, I like a roast out of a bitch. A roast. Oh, you mean a ghost?
How
Oh, like school. We gotta get out of here, man.
terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Suck our soul through her dick.
It's you. Hiya, Kelly.
Hi, killer.
I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
So you stabbed me right here, where this big X is. I was expecting to stab you here, where I could have bled out a little bit slower, so I could curse your name and say "fuck you."
The princess drifts across
Uh-oh.
the room into your orbit.
Hey, girl, how's it going?
Running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her
Hey,
touch
killer.
is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
She's a fucking ghost. How are you gonna kill a ghost? I want to see how things play out.
That annoying knife again. So,
Yeah.
are you waiting for a chance to use it, or are you here for something else?
She's like, I'm gonna clap some ghost cheeks. I killed you. What are you doing? Not being dead.
I'm very dead, but I guess I'm not. Not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Ah, so I gotta do a Ghostbuster
Or
shit.
maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
I'm just a ghost.
But
I'm here to
We're
float
not
by.
a ghost. Unless we are? Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead. Death,
Well,
at least
shit.
as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Do you know why you came back?
Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, I'm supposed to be alive and not dead. Body's right there, though. Your dead body.
Princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
Oh, silly.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
I mean, if you possessed the skeleton and talked to me,
Just
yeah,
seeing
they would
things
talk to me.
pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Uh-huh. Where are you supposed to be?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to
Did
be.
we kill Princess Fiona?
It's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Well, I mean, she's a fucking ghost. I can't exactly stab a ghost, can I? Let me see. I'm gonna try.
Without a
I'm
moment's
gonna try. Slayer.
hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
See?
No matter how
Nothing.
many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Oh, thank you.
You could touch me. Why
Uh-oh.
are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what? And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
Aw, thank you. I'm gonna eat your soul. Whoops. Why am I different?
Look dead, killer.
Hey, killer.
Princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm.
The ghost chain is part of her soul.
And you don't feel that either.
I stabbed the chain after stabbing the princess, so now she's just a ghost
She lets
chain.
go,
I don't
close away.
know.
Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
Yeah, it's like dipping your hand in ice water.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
They call me Bird Person.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always
It's
wanted
called
to
fashion,
go
Todd.
back.
It's called fashion, Sweaty. Look it
I
up.
just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Aww.
But you can
Spray
come
some
and
salt
get
on her.
your keys, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After
Oh,
all,
fuck yeah, we'll get you.
you own me.
Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now,
Maybe.
isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so
You gotta tell that to all the bikers and leather daddies who like to have at least several pounds of metal on
I
them.
like how things play out if you go down this path.
It'll be temporary, right?
I'm able to, but for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
Ah, fuck it. What could be the worst that could happen?
It's crowded enough in here as is. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous
Yeah, kinda.
thought.
Choo choo! Let's go! Alright, do it. Sounds great.
The
Do it.
princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Thanks for the body, killer.
What are you doing?
Hell yeah, let's go, girl.
Just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
He's so done with my bullshit.
She rushes
Hi.
forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
The princess possesses us. I can finally see what a penis looks like.
I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No, not this round. You have to wait next round.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Damn it.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So,
Oh, hey, girl.
it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
I'm a pebble
Yeah?
of broken glass.
Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Who
Oh god,
cares
she's
what
fucking
we
with his
are?
head.
We exist. That's all that matters.
My brain is a glass
You
bowl
want to know
shattered
what
into a
we're
million
all the
pieces.
time?
Sadly,
What
yes,
matters,
princess.
What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all
It's
go
not the same
away
piece.
once you leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking
It's a
about
real
you.
tragedy.
I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're
Oh, fuck
the one who
off.
pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
Kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's
Because she's
nowhere to
up
be
inside
seen.
me.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
And
Duh.
setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't,
Yeah, girl.
actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever.
And
you
then
do,
she
you
killed the
can't
narrator,
leave this place. It's
thus
not too
ending the
late to
story for
fix
real.
this. Probably.
Slay the princess. What? Stab myself? Leave the basement. Let's go.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home.
Okay.
You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
That's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Yeah, the end of your world, go back to my world. Thanks,
You know
lobotomy.
that?
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that
Yeah.
at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere,
She's an
doesn't it?
alien.
And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the
Princess
same
is like-
world reborn?
Princess is like, all come from a land down under. I'm Australian. What is Australia? Oh, it's a nice little warm country there.
Against the
Just go
backdrop
live
of
down
the
under.
inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's because he can't stop me.
She's
Why do you
Cajun.
think he sent you here?
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong.
Yeah, I just read the story. I don't
It's
actually
just
say
the
anything
weight
about
of
this.
it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
Ooh, child, come down here and I'll buy you home.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess.
Let me out and get you
If
some
you want to
jambalaya.
renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Renege?
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Finally.
Oh my god, I'm getting fat.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
My God, narrator, you suck at this telling.
Shit.
Open the door, get on the floor.
Exhaustion wasn't
Shit.
enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open.
Everybody quick, walk the dinosaur.
To the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Yes?
What?
Nothing.
What?
He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
It's no longer slay the princess, it's slay the
What
narrator.
about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Alright, let's see if I'm stuck with you forever.
Ugh. Feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, ghost girl.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, go, be a part of that soul. Now, I looked at the title card before, get the chance to respond or if it's time to leave. Memory returns. So I got a chance to see the title card, like, every time it loads up before the game starts. There's a furry version of her, and I'm like,
Where does she go?
let's go find the furry princess.
Try and find her? And there's that mirror again. But it feels so bad.
You're gonna be
Like
okay.
looking into it right now is gonna be the end of everything.
Yeah, she had like a lion's, I don't know if it was like a manticore thing or like a unicorn thing or anything, but she had like a lion's maw and then she had like a big old unicorn horn. I'm like, this is cool. I want to find that princess.
Okay,
It's gonna be okay.
if you say so. Whatever makes you...
Maybe manticore. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains. You've unraveled. And the long quiet once again. This is just stupid looking up drawing for the princess. It's like, ah! Oh, fuck yeah, here comes the song, though. The best song.
The endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
You think there's people out there?
If there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Especially my bird dick.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Ugh, God, she speaks in, like, circles, but it's so, like, soothing to listen to her talk.
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Her breasts.
If I did, I would already be awake.
I guess that makes sense. Some of them me, one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. Wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels have one?
Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe.
I am
He does.
on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Ooh, I wonder how many more forms I have to find for her.
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. Mine will
Ooh.
be singular. A final multitude. These gifts
Anything you'd
are
like me to bring you?
conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to
The
go
next
back.
time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
I wonder if there's different, like, everything goes dark and you die. I wonder if there's, like, different, ways to, how do I put this? Get a proper
You're on a
story
path
going?
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to sleep.
Yeah. I know.
You make your way up the shore. A warning. She will lie.
Nope.
We're not going to go through. Ignore
Yeah. Yeah, I know the story already. We know this story multiple times. Yeah, we go into the cabin, grab the knife. She's like, hey girl, how's it going? I'm gonna stab you.
her voice.
Who's there?
Hi.
Don't let it fool you.
Don't be a
Hi.
stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on.
You walk down the stairs. She's so
Yep.
focused on the task.
Yep.
And there you are. Are you here to kill
Nope.
me or something?
No. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
Drop it. Bad boy.
It's
Drop it.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Of course you dropped the
Thank
knife.
you. Maybe now we can just talk.
No, maybe.
Against your better judgment,
Hey, girl.
you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
How do I make
You'll
you a
be fine.
furry?
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
It's like, this is just fucking retarded. God. A relationship? You coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I have a girlfriend, says the hero.
You
How'd I
can't.
get you out of here?
Don't bother.
I'm guessing
That's
you
my
don't
girlfriend,
have a
man.
key, then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what
Man.
she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
How long have you been down
Too
here?
long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
For fuck's sake, I've been here too fucking long.
Do you?
No.
You're
No.
lying.
Hey!
You know that.
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Fine.
Don't just tell her that.
Those people out here think that you're going to end the world. What do you have to that? Interview question now.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh, see, good enough reason to
I
let her
don't
go.
remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Apparently you are an evil spirit from beyond the world. I don't know. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Bankrupt all the Walmarts. That would be a good
I
start.
believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Kick a puppy. I mean, you know, that's an evil act that would get the ball rolling.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Mortal Kombat, bitch! You gonna shut off my electricity? I
There's
don't
a
think so.
point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Hang on. Okay, just in case.
But you don't really
That
know
electricity
me,
talk
do
made me
you?
freak out. I'm like, oh
What
god.
can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
$5 and a Taco Bell dinner.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Liar, I just said $5 in Taco
Like
Bell.
I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Well, the guy who designed this game really wants you to be in the prison
wrong.
for some reason.
This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less. She
What's your name?
hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
You try to kill me, so you're gonna have to honor my thing.
Oh,
Alright.
have you decided what to do with me?
You
Kiss
know
her.
why you're here.
Kiss her, man.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the
Motherfucker.
frames binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Okay.
I locked the princess away down here, intended for her to never see the light of day.
That would be fine.
Any
I can
ideas?
use an arm.
She speaks with almost
Huh.
complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the
Oh,
sound-
motherfucker. Okay, so I've already
You make your
explored
way back
those.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier
Stab at thee.
for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
Alright, girl.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You
All right,
won't
cool.
like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Whew, pardon me.
cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Oh, pardon me, sorry.
Free from her bindings,
Oh.
the prince. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yep.
no, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess of
Yeah,
Kuwait,
yeah, yeah.
This is
No. No, I already did this.
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Sam.
Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder,
She's
she
like,
barely
"Ow,
so
what the
much as
fuck?"
flinches. Turn.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Is this a new form?
Thank you. You swing
like-
your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade.
Ow, my arm! pathetically, she broke my
She
fucking
lets go,
heart.
and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ring in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowed.
Ooh, I hope we get
to
no
feel
form out of
much
this.
right now.
We're probably the last
Adrenaline
form we need to
coursing
unlock.
through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Yeah. X gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. Knock, knock. What?
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
Do it American History X
She
style.
places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
It can't just end like this, right?
I'm sorry, but it's over.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
And you die.
The tower. Ooh, a new one. The tower. Okay, so this is probably the last form I'll have to unlock.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
don't you
no.
Start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, now I can hear you, right?
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her.
She is not going to kill you unless
Yeah.
you let her.
Mm-hmm. Alright, whatever.
A warning. She will lie.
We
Yep.
might as well just
Yep.
pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the
Maybe.
pessimism? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being
Mhm.
realistic.
You're being
Stop
annoying.
being pessimistic.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself.
I agree. If she's
Yep,
wrongfully
yep.
imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Yeah, give her a paper plate. It'll be
Given
fine.
the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
If
Ah,
that's what
fine.
you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna try to save her. I probably won't be able to get the furry
interior of the
princess this time.
cabin is
Oh,
larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The
Wow.
only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. Why do we feel so small?
We don't
We're a
feel
child.
small. We are small.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement.
What are you talking about?
Yep.
This isn't a wall. It's a
Yep.
You reach
Yep.
forward
Nope.
and rub your hand.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left.
You take the blade.
Fine,
from
I'll
the
take the
altar.
blade. Alright, go in the... This is such a cool tower, what the fuck?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
Ooh.
spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Huh.
Nice.
This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness me!
When you said it was booming, she wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried
Please be the
about
furry
a sudden
form.
change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that
I want to
little
see if she's a
says.
furry!
He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Alright.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The
Ooh.
princess towers over,
Aw, nah.
almost glowing in the
Damn
weak
it.
starlight. Her
It's a
figure
giant
framed
princess.
by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain
All I
is
want to
nothing
do
to
is see
her.
you turn into a
It might as
giant
well be a
woman.
toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has
Poltergeist,
returned
maybe.
to me. I wonder what he wants.
I want you to be a furry. I don't want giant princess. I want furry princess.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
The blade
Arf.
slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we did. We're like Inuyasha. When she gives a command, you just obey her like,
But yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better
You're
snap
getting
yourself
whipped.
out of it.
Kneel.
Okay.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Yes, Bobby.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Well, no more tweets. I moved on to Blue Sky.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its
Like an accordion.
fundamental truth awaken me.
Hey, I'm not into women, but my Birdman is a simp this time.
Birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
It's her fault that...
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Tweet, tweet!
Seems the way the game does that. It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Yes, it helped me create
You are the
Giant
only one
Mommy.
who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
She's gonna get the Infinity Gauntlet and just snap everybody out of
He's being
existence.
melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Punch her gooch.
First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Yeah, I give up. What would you have me do? What do you
All
plan?
have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Alright, I'll cut your arm off. Does that work?
Don't be rude.
Can't you just break him
Of
yourself?
course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Got that whap, whap, whap with that wet ass
The
pussy.
song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Aw, fuck yeah. Breaking Benjamin song. Let's
And
go.
from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
One that will clean your dishes.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
You could be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am.
And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Okay. I'm yours to
Your
command.
will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Well, your tits are a little tiny and your ass is a little fat,
All
but you
you
know.
need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Shut up, narrator.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she
Echo,
talking about
echo.
you? That's impossible.
Yeah.
She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A
Yeah.
shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh shit! She just killed my narrator.
Rise, my little bird.
Without
Tweet, tweet.
hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, that's fucking cool. She is the narrator.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh yeah.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
I love that. The narrator is lobotomized by the giantess.
Come. It's time for us to leave.
This is bullshit! I wanted the furry princess!
Nothing.
What happens now?
And then everything.
Alright, girl, let's go. We out of here. I think this is the last form I need to unlock her true potential. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
gone.
Memory returns.
Where does she go? Should we... There's that mirror.
No. Just go to the mirror. Don't worry about it.
This
It's fine.
doesn't... I don't want to look at us.
Feel small and distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. You are nothing at all. Caca! Is it right? You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze. You see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. I am the Raven Man. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Ah! Another crack forms, another, turning mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator.
Yes. I suppose that's
Ooh.
your job, isn't it? You needed help after all. A voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me.
No more a man, but a
How many
Muppet.
worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
All of them. Ah!
Oh,
What
I'm
are
nothing
you?
Like you. I'm an echo. Like
Rude?
one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Yeah, a little bit. Ooh. Others like you.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
That is the game of the
This
game.
construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be
Interesting.
awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
You think anything to say for yourself?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Oh, good. I'll keep killing them in different stories.
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Alright. Does it hurt when
doesn't
pieces of you break off
hurt.
like that?
I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Time I ask you, sounds like a piece of you breaks.
And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Ah, fuck. Okay, so I guess... What is my
You're the
true
long
identity?
quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
But why would I want to get rid of death? Death is an inevitable part of life. I don't want to be God, I want to be me.
And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Alright. I'm not gonna slay her, I want you to know that before you die for good.
There's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo,
Bye!
and echoes always fade away.
Final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself in the newfound clarity. The narrator's right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. One last time. I thought I was going to be playing longer. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Or is there? Whoa! Oh, look at that princess! Goddess princess, that's cool.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
This is tasteful nudity, so it shouldn't be a problem on YouTube. I missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, patiently waits for you to continue. Did you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of
The
death.
dress of women, yeah.
Pay him no mind.
She makes Bayonetta look like a prim and proper lady.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the
shifting mound.
A pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive
Now what?
player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So,
Yeah, pretty
will you
much.
attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Fuck, I'm going for the doors of liberation. Well, don't you have a say in this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
So many stories left. Can we really just
Even
leave?
as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
If I let you out, the entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were to always just give me again. Time for us to leave this place. Don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Okay. Free yourself. Imagine it like cuts to the real world. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bowed in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. It does not yield.
I love you.
Aww. Take her hand. Ah! I love as the unyielding tension breaks. Oh, fuck yeah, look at that. That's cool. You are free, and she is with you. It really is. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Let's go into the infinite, baby! Oh, I like this movement. You and she steps forward to 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone. Two of you will never know fear, and you and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Oh my god, I love this. Yeah, see, only two actors. Jonathan Sims and Nicole Goodnight. That was amazing that they're able to do so many voices with each other. But, yes! I thought this was going to be like a longer game, but I guess it depends on if you are trying to 100% the, like, all the endings. Which I think takes like 13 hours or something? I don't remember. But, this is the end for Slay the Princess. Yeah, it was a really good game. I loved it. This music's amazing. All the different princesses were really cool. Still kind of upset we didn't get the furry princess, but ending it on Giant Princess is pretty cool too. The story was amazing. Well written. I loved everybody. Like all the actors. Well, two actors I should say. Amelia Jones. Alright, I'm gonna have to look her up on Spotify later. Huh, I'm gonna have to come up with a new game for Mondays now. For my schedule. I thought I'd be going for a little longer on this on Slay the Princess, but nope, I ended here. Oh, I know a game I could play, but I'm gonna keep it a secret. Gav Smolders! Markiplier! Mainly badass hero. Where's Jacksepticeye? Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist. Just for you! Aw, thank you. Now you've finished the full story. First time you've also unlocked the gallery. Access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that'll help you find and discover some interactions. Happy hunting! Woo! That was awesome! Oh my god, look at all these look at all these vessels! Alright. Look your fears away. Fall to a feral captive. That's the princess. That's the furry one. I can tell. Okay. Yeah. Fall to a feral captive. That's the princess. Or that's the furry. Oh. Call an ambulance. But not for me. Okay, I can't... Alright, well, anyway, yeah. Slay the Princess. Pristine cut. I absolutely recommend this game. It's on Xbox. It was originally a Steam game, but I guess they ported it to Xbox, which is great because I don't have a PC yet. I am getting one soon. But Monday's game next week will be a secret surprise. I'll announce it on TikTok like I usually do. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll catch you all for the next game. Later.